have a whole process that you've designed for that investor to honestly make their life very easy.
Right.
You know, from a market center standpoint, we definitely agree with that philosophy because we want to provide value to our clients, which is you, the agent. And you've taken that same philosophy and you turned it into a great realm for the investors. So with the investors that you work with, what are some of the lead gen strategies, or what are some of the methods that you use to attract more investors?
Well, one, I mean, to that point, one, like I always say, it's not about me, it's about them. So I keep my clients first and making sure keeping those things in mind of what they need and providing that value. And as far as the lead generation strategies is built on seminars, events, and content. So I have the meetup groups where we speak to investors, share information, or teach new strategies, whether marketing strategies or even investment strategies. The events, everyone that knows me, DJing, I'm a DJ, so DJing and real estate go hand in hand for me. Which DJing brings the people, it puts me in the room with different people that I probably would never be in the room with. But then once they find out about the real estate and what I'm doing over here, those are the things that keeps me in the room. And then also creating events around that to keep bringing people into that. And that's how I just lead gen and bring people into my circle.
You know, it's really interesting. So we talk about the millionaire real estate agent, right? And inside that book, it talks about your lead gen funnel, right? And having different sources to bring in agents or bring in clients to your network. So you mentioned you had different events. So let's break some of those events down. You said you have the meetup. What in particular is the meetup group that you have?
So the meetup group is normally a free event when you have either beginning investors or even seasoned investors who come in and they network. And then, like I said, we share or giving different investment strategies or marketing strategies in order to invest. So of course, based off of that, you have people coming in. But then you have other networking events where people are just coming in to network and, you know, just inviting people from different industries and building those relationships, or providing a platform to start to build those relationships and just take it to the next level from there.
Awesome. So you have the meetup, then you said you have seminars as well. So what are the seminars that you've done?
So we've done, like I said, we have real estate to retirement. Real estate into retirement is where I talk about, again, different investment strategies, how to make money in real estate. And then I have my business partner. Once the money is made in real estate, now we're going to talk about how to keep that money going because you're building up for retirement. We have the real deal meetup where we have different investors coming in on a monthly basis. And again, we have experts of those different investment strategies or of those different marketing strategies where we talk about and share that just to get that knowledge. The meetup groups where it's a little more hands-on, where we're taking a hands-on approach to helping people invest in real estate, whether it's from the entry-level position of like wholesaling or even to when you're talking about fixing and flipping, subject to guaranteed rents and different strategies like that.
So we have the meetups, we have the seminars. Then you also mentioned the social scene, right? That you have some DJing events and different club items that you go through. So how does that feed into your business as well?
Well, I've been DJing over 20 years, right? So you have that book of business there. And then, so now adding those two things to it. So if I have an event where, let's say I'm DJing, people come in, it brings people, right? Is providing another form of lead gen, email address, phone numbers, names, or just recognition from that perspective. Or just being, like I said, just being in the room with people that I probably would have never been in the room with before, you know, and it just keep consistently building that book of business, just another way of consistently building that book of business.
Yes. So here's what's beautiful about what you just said. You're basically operating almost as a dual career agent, right? Which you have your social life, the things that you do external to real estate, but you found a way to turn that into something that can help build your real estate career as well. I think that's phenomenal to be able to have that connection and be able to bleed those two things together. What got you started in real estate and started working with investors?
It starts the story starts a little further out where just always tell a story about my high school girlfriend and seeing her family, and they lived a certain lifestyle where I would see on television, and I'm like, wait a minute, like black people really live like this, you know what I'm saying? So and so from like 17, 18 years old to 25, spending time with this family, it was like, I'm not gonna work for the rest of it. I'm not gonna work for somebody else for the rest of my life. And then finding out real estate was one of those key things that I could obtain that dream. And then as far as the investing part, I was introduced.
And let's say, so you jump into real estate.
Mhm.
Were you always working with investors first, or how did that part? I know that's what you're getting into, but just kind of to frame that question a little bit. Jumping into real estate to have a different way of life. How did jumping into real estate now transition to my niche is investors and investors only?
Well, I started off in property management. I was in property management for 15 years.
Okay.
And then I'm like, well, let me get my license, right? So I had my license before. And mentally, I wasn't, I'm young, right? I didn't have that mindset. And then I was introduced to wholesale. Okay. And now no one really wanted to tell me how to do certain things. So now I'm in a position where I didn't have internet at my home. So I would go to Panera from 9 in the morning to 9 at night on that internet, just researching, trying to figure out this wholesaling, and I started finding these other strategies, right? So then fast forward, I was introduced to my mentor, and he put the pieces together. I'm like, okay, that's how it connects. And then I had I had another guy I would meet with periodically. He was an agent, he was a broker, and it was all like, Cory, get your license, whatever. And then one day he put me in a position, he was supposed to give me a referral fee. He's like, I'm not giving this to you. I'm gonna pay to get your real estate license. I'm like, all right, well, if you're gonna pay for it, I'll go to school. That's really how I got my license. I wasn't looking to get it. It's like, all right, if you're gonna do it, then I'll go. And January 2nd, I started class. February 6th, I had my license, and here we are.
Nice. Man, you know what I hear in that story, and then I'm starting to think about what I see you in the market center, how I see you interact with agents. It was, you had people who believed in you, people that you connected with. You had culture, you had an environment that wanted to foster your success and growth.
Right.
I see you in the market center. I see you interacting with agents, and even on the last Tuesday of each month, we have the investor meetup for the investors in the market center.
Right.
You played a vital role in connecting those agents. So to me, and tell me if I'm correct here, how important is it to you to engage and to network and be connected with agents who are trying to operate in similar or different fashions than you, that you want to be around with on a regular basis?
I mean, that's the heart or the core of, I guess, who I am, because I'm always looking to give value. I'm always looking to help people, because I look at the universe as like this big investment, right? We already know what the return is. It's like tenfold. So that means that if I put out negative energy, I'm gonna get back, if I consistently put out positive energy, I consistently put out, like, you may have no value to me, as far as if I do this for you, you can't do anything for me. But I'm not worried about that, because again, my investment, I'm gonna get it back over here. And that's just life in general. And that's just how I operate in life.
Man, I think that's part of what makes you that rock star agent, and your energy be felt on a regular basis, because at your core, you want to provide that value. And we love the fact that you're an agent here in the market center that provides value to other agents. So what's coming up? And I know we started a little bit late, but I want to honor the time to end right on time at 12. But what's next for Cory? What are some of the events that you have coming up, and what's next for you?
I have again, real estate into retirement. That should come up. We don't have a date set yet, but it should be sometime. Look out for that sometime in October. On October 28th, Thursday, October 28th. 28th, I have my All Pro Social, which is a networking event. That's going to be at Sangria Patio Lounge, patio bar in Baltimore from 7 to 10. And I have I have a meetup where every first and third Tuesday, I have newer investors come in and I help them get started with investing. And just some other things I'm working on. Also, we had, like I said, the last Tuesday of the month, which is the investor meetup here in the market center, and just some other things I'm working on as well.
Nice. Well, man, I love the fact that you have so many different things going on. We're here for you. We want to support you. I didn't hear one of the fun things that came out of COVID, which, Cory has become our resident superstar as well. So during the midst of COVID, with Keller Williams, we have the Black Realtor Network. This is the network of Black real estate agents across the country who are connected with Keller Williams. They would have a happy hour usually on the last Friday of each month. And Agent 007, Mr. DJ Cory Banks, was the DJ for the entire country. So I personally got to witness, is the DJ. I personally got to witness agents from California to Florida to Washington State and everywhere in between jamming out to everything that he's had. I made a couple requests, I might have danced a little bit, but it's been a great time and it's with a great person.
Thank you.
Cory, thank you for being a great agent. We appreciate you and we look forward to many things that you have to come.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Give you some time back in your day. I hope you guys learned a little bit of something, and this has been recorded. So if you want to share the information or if you want to go forward and contact Cory, Cory, what's your contact information?
Well, my phone number is 443-380-0182. My email address is agentcorybanks@gmail.com. And follow me on Instagram, Agent Cory Banks, Agent CORYBANKS 007 on Instagram.
All right. There you go, everyone. I appreciate your time. Thank you. You guys have a great day.